but for some reason it was not allowing me to broadcast it, so I'm having to do it as a live stream, or this game is a live stream. It's a very good game, very good game. And for you guys watching now, and for you guys watching future on YouTube, I really appreciate the support. You guys are smashing it. 21 subscribers, that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The likes, you know, even a couple of comments I've got there, absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate the support. Feel free to, you know, like and subscribe, and even share my channel amongst your friends, you know. Absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy the video. Something different, you know. Don't see a lot of people playing Call of Cthulhu. Very underrated. Yeah, loading screens can be a bit nippy, but every game has them, you know. Sucks though. This game is obviously very highly inspired by H.P. Lovecraft as well. And you guys that know me in real life, you'll know that I pretty much worship the guy. So hope you guys can enjoy this as much as myself. Welcome back to the stream. Sorry, I had to boot up another one. BioShock wasn't working. So this is Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, this is the beginning of the game. Brilliant game. Salt, yes, salt everywhere, man. Gotta love the salt. This is heavily based on H.P. Lovecraft. I was just saying. Amazing game, and if you know me, then you know Lovecraft. Yeah, pretty much. It's the same as the tabletop. Not the same, but it's a very story-driven game, brilliant game. I'm gonna do a full playthrough on it on the channel alongside BioShock. As long as people are watching, and people aren't liking it, then.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on. What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Yes, that is Grandpa. What are the candles?
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
I don't.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctors prescribed Eminence returning from the war. They swore that they would put the end to the nightmares. But for now, Their effects have been written off. Okay, I don't know if I read that right. I'm a terrible reader, but...
I used to be an avid reader.
So,
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
I don't know how it's got your real
Husband
name
couldn't
there.
understand it.
Your real room even.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
This will be on YouTube as well, so feel free to pause and read these. I'll read them, you know, like if so like the bar owner who hired me didn't like the way that I closed the case. But when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against the private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Yeah, keep that on, I like that.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
So that was that first paragraph there is about the sleeping pills. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they were different, unknown. They seemed to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? I wonder what the name of the... That isn't a spoiler at all. Should I drink? Should I not? It's your call, David. You want me to drink? Hey, good man. Do it.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I have business here to attend to.
Do I though? Do I really? Oh,
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
okay. Yeah, let's go, bro. Another one. I have no idea what I have to do right now. This is not a good start, huh? Shut up, boy. Sal? Game saved. Okay, I'm assuming. Oh my god. How did that... I kind of expected it, I got a fright.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello.
That's a lot of information over the phone,
I'm
huh?
Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
How convenient.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
So there is a class system, or I say class system, there's a leveling system. Each of these things do different things. I'm probably going to go with a very speech-based thing. I mean, strength doesn't, out of my knowledge, doesn't really do things other than like force doors and stuff. You can't really fight back in the world of Lovecraft. So I am going to put some into that. Definitely some into that. Yeah, I'll just shove it into there. Why not? Darby. You don't trust her. Yeah, she has too much information.
Pierce, our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
True that.
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you...
Witch. Oh, hung up.
I'm coming.
Be gone, thought. Trick or treat.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Alright.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
Looks like it.
Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Don't put anything on my desk. It's my desk. My desk. Let me see.
A warehouse on Darkwater.
You can feel
Sketches of
free
the
to
Hawkins
pause
family.
this.
Rather
I really
thin.
don't want to read this. A shipping label, a police report, and a press cutting. You know, so Warehouse 36 in Darkwater. Okay, it seems like a pretty chill place, if you ask me. The police decided domestic accident. License system, mental fatality. Okay, so it's kind of crazy. So that the sun. Okay. Some looks like a woman hiding from some anime character, maybe.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce,
Okay, every
what do
painter.
you make of these
Artist, Steven.
elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Alright.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
What do you think about this so far, David? Tough fight. sketchy to me.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my
You're
daughter,
obsessed,
Mr.
bro.
Pierce. You must uncover it.
That's all the information
I
we
think
need.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
Always.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
COC is a Clash of Clans.
Darkwater. I think I've got Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
Just like Kirkcaldy.
But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Ah, just like Kirkcaldy.
All I have to natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Is that all? Yeah, so you get books that you can read and it's the only way to level up occultism and medicine and stuff like that. Ah, right, okay, I got you, bro, I got you.
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay, whatever, let's get out of here. Call of Cthulhu. Don't know how I didn't get that. Clash of Clans, what the fuck is wrong with me? This is one of the most beautiful areas I've seen in a video game in a very long time. Very long time. To you guys watching YouTube, I just want to show my gratitude again. Thanks for the support, guys. Really, really appreciating it. I know my YouTube name is Finn Tries Games. Just because I've played it before doesn't mean I'm any good at it. It says tries. Beautiful game though. It has a lot of references to the actual books and stuff. Or I say books, it doesn't. A lot of these books were actually unfinished. But he kind of interprets this madness in the terms of the things that we don't understand and we physically can't understand, and if we find a way to understand, we go mad because it's too much to understand. It's absolutely amazing. I recommend H.P. Lovecraft's books and stuff. I've got one. You can get them. I think it's 25 quid and you get every single one of them. Brilliant. Highly recommend it. Or near enough every single one. You don't get the whole of the Necronomicon because that's a 25 quid book on its own. But oh bro, that is good. I'm gonna change that. That's brilliant, I like that. Finn loses his mind. Hehe. Cyanide. Good Metallica song. Every Metallica song is a good song. Legend.
We're almost there.
James Fitzroy. Call of Cthulhu. Started off as an indie game as well. Scylla, or Scylla, depending on how different people pronounce it. Scylla was an ancient Greek monster. Scylla Charybdis, pretty much just like a mini Hydra, lived in a cave. Mentioned in the Odyssey, brilliant.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
You'll end your sideburns.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
There's always a lighthouse.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Darkwater Port.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
Hey,
Mitchell
you're
may
right.
not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Where'd you want to go
If it's
first?
the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood.
So do you want to go
look
get
around the
wasted?
docks?
Or do you want to go and actually do some detective work? Let's see. I want to let you guys kind of pick this as much as you can. You guys are just as much as this playthrough as I am. Work. Okay, let's do this. Before I speak to him, I'm gonna...
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Oh, hello.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
The terms of agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just your payment to the carrier, Cat. Be respectful. Close that drawer, boy. Wasn't raised in a barn.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
Ah,
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
yeah, whatever. Hey, business time.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I personally prefer Scylla, but for the purpose of this, Scylla will do. See, another medicine book. Progression in medicine. Medicine's a good way to play this game. I like to be your good old Boston detective. Just roleplay a little bit. Is there any books in here? I'll check for books first.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Fineth.
What a macabre souvenir.
Is that a wooden leg? Or an oar? Looks like a wooden leg. Hey, Scottish flag. Oh! Game is beautiful. You liking it so far? Yeah, it is, bro. It is.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
The Sinking City is also a very good HP Lovecraft game. You should check that out. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's absolutely beautiful. I've yet to get it for PlayStation.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Beats me.
broken.
Hey,
This place seems half abandoned.
alright. Check the bar. Good shit. Good shit. I think it's the only place we can go right now. I think other places are... Yeah, there's people everywhere.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
For anyone that doesn't know, not to be condescending, Prohibition was the ban of alcohol during a point in history. Don't know the exact dates because I'm no brainiac, but... Road. Javlani.
Hey, be careful.
What a legend. Average Scottish encounter right there.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Oofed. It wasn't me I was looking for. I'm gonna go with I'm sorry. I don't want to piss this
Pure
guy off.
instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Ooh. Navy, I believe.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to
Piss this guy
forget it.
off anymore.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
No prohibition around here. Find out about Darkwater. Order a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Yes.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Yes. Good old Scottish bars here, man. That was very dark rum. Got a cracking, haha.
I think we'll get along well.
See what I did there? My crappy ass jokes. That was a nice bonding moment, looking into his eyes, making that man bond. Find out about Sarah Hawkins. Yeah.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Why not? It's not speaking ill if it's true, or it's true that they were strange. Enough said about it. Let's go with this one.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Hell yeah. Shadow over Innsmouth right there. He gets information at the old guy by making him drunk. Brilliant book, read it. It's my favourite H.P. Lovecraft novel.
Her style made her famous.
Shadow over Innsmouth.
How would you describe it?
Audiobook for free on YouTube.
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they
Yeah.
made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Sure.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Stranded Whale.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Sure. Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
Really?
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
Good enough for
And
me.
that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Okay.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us
Member of
like
Asylum
this."
stuff.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said,
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Skilla was the one who caught it. Check the diary.
She will do it again, you know.
Which diary, bro?
The girl doctor. Golden. She won't stop asking.
nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
What's in your hands? Okay.
Do you like our song?
No.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Bro.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Alright, I got you.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
You would know it was your grandparents, mate.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Okay.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Bye.
So long.
Alright, you want to see the diary, do you? What's all like the clues? So this is my skill set. There's nothing too special here. See, medicine's went up a wee bit. So we know Stephen Webster. That's the guy that came to us in the place. Charles Hawkins, deceased. This is the husband of Sarah Hawkins. She's the painter. You know, he's the land guy. The little schoolboy, that's the kid. They all died in the house fire. Captain Fitzroy, no, that's not Captain Fitzroy. That's the bartender. Said guy. Places. So we've been to there's nothing too special. That's our office. Island of Darkwater. Island, not very popular. No one knows about it. Very, very strong in terms of whale fishing, just like Kirkcaldy. Hey. Not that this place is great, but there you go. Darkwater Port. That's the port of this place. That's where the Skilla is stranded. I think there's nothing much, that's where we walked. Stranded whale. I think it's the only, if not, the only whale in Darkwater, bar in Darkwater, and the oldest. The occult. Says they are. They think there's a message, just to sum it up. They think there's something in here that she's trying to show people, but, and the miraculous catch, what those guys were talking about, it being the biggest whale. I think it was the biggest whale or something that apparently tasted good and kept them all from starving. Clues. Threatening letter from a woman called Cat. I read that, remember, earlier on. Keep your men under control or you'll regret it. The photo eye of Captain Fitzroy's twin, or someone that looks like Captain Fitzroy. Manifests, only 2 dates on them, the rest scribbled out. And the chanty, I think that's the miraculous catch. And then that's the file, yeah, we've read all that as well, it's the same stuff.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
I think I beat myself. Again, thank you guys for all the support as well. Massively appreciate. 19 subscribers in just a couple of days. That's absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for the support, and you know, feel free to share, like, subscribe. Sharing is a massive part. It helps me so much.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain of Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
So, in terms of the character discovered, we know that he's the captain of this place. He's in lead of the ships and stuff, so...
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
About Darkwater. Oh god, who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
Fuck.
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
What I might do is I might split this into 2 separate streams. So after this dialogue, I'm going to shut it down and I'm going to set up another stream, and that'll be part 2, okay? Because it's the way that it uploads to YouTube, but it'll be straight up as soon as I'm done with this dialogue.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Seen it. The miraculous catch.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
You should also follow me on Twitter as well. I believe my thing is @just_Harry or something like that. I'll get the actual thing for you next video. But like there, I tell you when I'm live, and I tell you when videos go up and stuff. So.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
It's a big ass warehouse. Huh?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
No. I'm gonna... Let's try this one. Try my luck.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front.
Even?
You can't miss it.
Names.
Understood.
So that's
I shall
all
be on
this
my
guy's
way.
got to talk about.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
So I was just saying, Jamie, what I'm going to do is David here is really enjoying this game, so I'm going to end the stream and straight away I'm going to start up a new one, just so I can upload the video a little bit easier. But for you guys watching on YouTube, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch my video. It means a lot. If you guys want to see more, like the video, subscribe and even share. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you two in 2 minutes.